Hi everybody, welcome back. You're with Ellie at Sassy Doll Publishing. Video number 2 on writing with meditation. Today we're going to go over the importance of meditation. So welcome, thank you for joining me. Please remember to subscribe and like and leave any concerns, comments, questions in the comment section. I already have the music on today. Beat meditation music. So that's on. Hopefully you can hear me over that. So today we're going to talk about the importance of meditation. There we go. And how important it is. So in the brain, in the front of the brain, we have what is called gray matter. So as you get older, the gray matter starts to, I wouldn't say deteriorate, but you seem to have less of it. Could be a lot of things. It could be because you have health issues, the stress. A whole bunch of different things could affect that. We're going to get that to that in a minute. So the importance of meditation. Gray matter in the brain is the part that keeps you calm. It keeps you rational. It gives you clarity. It's your motor functions. It's your rational decision making. And if any of you have ever gone through a lot of stress, you'll know that you do things that are not something you'd normally do, things that are out of character, things that are stupid. And you hear the terms a lot of times, oh, well, I was young and stupid. I was really young and stupid. We're not young and stupid. Our brains don't fully develop until we're into our late 20s. Nobody ever teaches you that. If I would have known, okay, my brain's not going to be developed fully developed properly, till about 25 or 26, I would have had a different life. But they don't teach you that. So gray matter is very important. And it's important to, I'd say, keep it stronger, keep it healthy. So when you have good gray matter, you have my drawings, but this here is good gray matter. So the front of the brain, and you have this full. This is good gray matter. You feel good. You sleep good. You feel happy. You feel calm. You feel good about your day. So good gray matter is full. It's replenished. And without gray matter, I wouldn't say there was none, but there's, as you can see, very, very little there. So gray matter is good. What affects the gray matter is smoking, because it's nicotine, alcohol, caffeine. Caffeine's not even good for you, period. Stress, illness, poor diet, lack of sleep. Basically anything negative. Anything negative that is affecting your mental health. As you get older, you realize more of this, or you, I don't know, more perceptive maybe, or people say, oh, I've learned from the past. Another good one. So this kind of stuff, sitting around, not doing anything, basically being unhealthy, affects the gray matter and stresses. So if you're going through a divorce, a loss of a loved one, lack of work, lack of housing, it can be very hard to be positive, of course. And if you're not positive, that affects it. So it's all about trying to be positive, calm and collected. Okay, so the gray matter responsible for processing, interpreting your senses, what you smell, emotions, movement, memory, motor control. So it's huge. This is huge. Processing, everything that's processed, everything you interpret and sense is from gray matter. That's a lot. That's huge. Then you've got your emotions, your movement, your memory, and motor control. Like, that is huge. That's a human. That's huge. So you can see how important gray matter is. Now, as you get older, the gray matter starts to decline. As I said, it could be stress. It could be that you actually have to start going through life. When you're a little kid, you don't have a worry in the world. Wouldn't that be nice? So it starts to decline over time. If you have a bad decline, it has been said by health professionals, I've researched this, it may lead to dementia or Alzheimer's. So you definitely don't want that. That's the slipping of the brain cells. And, you know, the unwiring of the brain. So to deal with gray matter, this is really interesting. I have researched it, and health professionals will say there's no help, there's no repair, you can't repair it. But when I look at herbalism and herbs and meditation and a more naturopathic, way of healing, they recommend meditation as number one to repair gray matter. Now, you must know when you don't sleep good how bad you feel the next day. I know sometimes if I don't sleep good, I can't even think. Stress breaks me down. That's the fibro, but it's also, the gray matter. And I look back and I think to myself, well, that was really stupid of you to do. How was my mental health flow? What was going on with my gray matter? And then I get worried, okay, is my gray matter going to go away? Am I going to end up, crazy, forgetful, not being able to take care of myself? So I go to health experts, say there's no repair for gray matter, but the medicinal and herbal world says yes, and they say the importance of meditation, because when you meditate, you're calm, you're focused, there's no distractions, you're going to breathe in the positive, things you love, and I refer to it almost as a horror movie. When you breathe out, you spew out the bad. Maybe you want to use a different word, but those are my words. So I inhale the good, the yeses, and I exhale and get rid of all the no's and the negativity. So when you meditate, you're calm, you're collected, and also it starts to repair the gray matter, because it's almost like a love. I love myself. I'm going to do this. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to feel good. I'm going to clear my mind. I'm going to do it for me. And you feel so much better. Like I said before, meditation before bed for me is key. Yesterday I wasn't feeling good. I didn't want to do yoga. I didn't want to meditate. So as I watched this end of this movie, I meditated. I breathed real deep. I meditated for a few minutes before bed, and then laying in bed, that's what I do. I breathe in deep. I breathe in the positive and get rid of the negative. So meditation, according to herbalists and these medicinal people, helps to rebuild the gray matter in the brain, which is amazing. So you can think of it, maybe if you've been sick, you're dehydrated, you haven't eaten, I need to replenish. I need nutrition. Or you're exhausted, I need sleep. You're burnt out, I need to relax. So for me, it's almost in my daily, list of health things, or the daily things I do for my health. Meditation, repair that gray matter. This might sound a little wacky to some of you, but I think about the stressful times and the abuse I've endured and wondered how much they've taken from me. How much have you taken? How much gray matter did you get from me? How much satisfaction did you get from that? I don't want to give my gray matter to anybody, especially if you're negative or if you're robbing me of happiness or peace. So I want to repair my gray matter, and in my mind, I'm getting back something that people took from me. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the importance of meditation. Once you start to meditate, hopefully you'll feel a lot better mentally, physically, you'll sleep better, and the clear thinking, focused. I feel sometimes that, okay, you're not focused, you're not thinking straight, a lot on your mind. Okay, that's one thing, but stress is another. And I've made lists. I've always been a list person, but now I make lists and I wonder, is this the gray matter that I can't remember? Is this the poor gray matter that keeps me from being focused in the day and going through my daily tasks? Is it because I'm getting older? Is this the beginning of dementia? I've tried to have a conversation with a friend of mine on the phone. I can't even remember words sometimes. Yes, sometimes we have days like that. You say, oh, I can't talk English today. I can't speak properly. My brain doesn't want to work. And it happens to everybody. But Sometimes, like I said, if I'm having a down day, it reverts kind of negative, and it's like, okay, I'm getting dementia now. I can't remember anything. I can't say the word. Today I was trying to come up with the word a luncheon. Couldn't even get it out. I deal with a lot of anxiety, and sometimes it's so bad I don't want to leave the house. So as you can see, meditation can help quite a bit, and you can meditate to one thing at a time. Put on your music today. I want to deal with, I didn't feel productive. Okay? But maybe the day before that you were productive. Maybe you needed the day to relax. So this meditation for 10 minutes is, I am productive. I am productive. I am productive. The next time I meditate, it might be, okay, I am going to be okay, or I'm going to build a great life, or I'm working towards something better. So I focus on maybe few stressors when I meditate. I talk about, okay, doing a publishing company. Haven't published anything yet, but we're on the road. So I just keep breathing in that it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's one step at a time. Working towards it, that is what counts. I don't have to publish something right now at this minute, although I'd love to. But right now I just can't, and the day will come. So that's how I kind of work through that. There's a lot of great things you can tell yourself. Maybe make a note, stick it in the bathroom. I have that. It says, have you meditated today? Of course, when I'm in the bathroom in front of the mirror, this little note is stuck right on the mirror. That's what I see when I'm in the bathroom brushing my teeth, washing my hands, brushing my hair. Have you meditated today? Oh, no, I haven't meditated today, but you know what? I have a few minutes now. Maybe make a few notes, stick them around. Have you meditated today? Have you focused today? I understand we haven't really done the meditation yet, so maybe you're thinking, well, we haven't even meditated yet. But maybe make yourself a few notes. You are worthy. You are important. You are strong. That way, when we do go to meditation, if you feel scrambled or you can't focus right away, you can see that and think, okay, yeah, you know what? I am worth it. And then you start breathing in the positive, and you get rid of those negatives and those no's. So that is the importance of meditation. Like I said, if you have any questions, comments, anything you want to touch on, please leave it in the comments and I'll take a look at it. We're not going to go into mental health a whole lot because I'm not a mental health professional. I can only speak from experience, and that's my experience. So we'll touch on it, but we're not going to go into it too deep. We're going to do the importance of meditation. We're getting ready for that. We're going to start meditating, I believe, on the next video. And then we're going to meditate outside, which is, it'll blow your mind. It's so beautiful. So thank you for joining. Again, you're with Sassy Doll Publications. Please find us on Facebook, Instagram. Remember to subscribe. Whoops. Sorry. Remember to subscribe. Remember to like. Thank you for being with me. You are important. You are worthy, and you are special. Have a great day. Thank you. Love to you all. Bye-bye.